CBS Sports Network. It's an all-new format with titles on the line and Player of the Year implications. New challenges await the pros, including 3 new oil patterns that will test their skill and versatility. The best bowlers in the world are on CBS Sports Network, and it begins with the PBA Badger Open. It's a beautiful day in the Brew City, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Lake Michigan leads you to the Museum of Art in downtown Milwaukee. And not far from there, AMF Bolero Lanes, just outside Milwaukee. It's the Lucas Oil PBA Badger Open. 5 bowlers compete for a PBA title today. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to suburban Milwaukee. It's great to have you with us. This is Dave Ryan, and what a pleasure it is for me to be broadcasting the Geico PBA Tour once again. We also make history on CBS Sports Network today. It's the first ever broadcast of the PBA Tour on our air, and what a week we've got for you with so many great events over the summer. It starts here with the first of 5 broadcasts. We'll have for you all summer long the winners of the Bear, Badger, Wolf, and Milwaukee Opens are in a spot at the King of the Swing, along with a top points earner to conclude the action from Milwaukee. We have step-ladder finals today, starting with the 5th seed Kurt Pelon and 3-time titleist Michael Haugen Jr. But right now, joining our top seed Josh Blanchard, it's Hall of Famer Randy Peterson, RP. So great to be calling bowling with you once again, my friend.
Thanks, Dave Ryan. I'm really psyched to be working with you again, my friend. And speaking of psyched, Josh Blanchard is psyched. You know why? Because he's the #1 qualifier for this event. Josh, how does it feel knowing you come in today needing only 1 win to win your first ever title?
It's nice that I don't have to throw 10 good shots instead of having to climb the ladder and worry about every player. I only have to worry about 1 today, and that's what I'm going for.
Now, qualifying was done on wood at AMF Waukesha, but today at Bolero, we're bowling on synthetic. How different is your reaction from wood to synthetic lanes?
Similar reaction as ball motion, but much stronger bowling balls because the bowling balls aren't going through they're going through the fronts much cleaner here than they did on wood. So stronger bowling balls here and same look.
Josh, thanks a lot. Good luck.
Thank you.
Randy, Josh, thank you. Here is the oil pattern for the Badger Open. 52 feet, by far the longest in the PBA Animal Library. High volume of oil down lane places a premium on accurately repeating shots. We could have a medium scoring pace today. We'll see how the 5 bowlers respond to this challenging pattern in Milwaukee.
The #5 seed has 1 PBA Tour title with 2 PBA regional titles from Warren, Michigan, Kurt Pelon.
Is that my start? Oh. Are you ready?
You can tell it's been a while for Kurt.
That's his start. He's ready. Hazel Park Bowl in Hazel Park, Michigan, outside Detroit. His home center. Not a good start.
And you heard him say, Dave, when he let go of it, hook. And unfortunately, on 52 feet of oil, that's not going to happen. Even though the pattern is extremely long, you can see the players have broken down the front part of the lane, and they've moved in to the middle part of the lane, right around that 3rd, 4th arrow, and you can't give away the head pin on 52 feet of lubricity.
1, 2, 4, 7, and the 4 stands and open. Early frame for Kurt Pelon. Not been on TV since 2001.
The #4 player owns 3 PBA Tour titles, including 1 major from Phoenix, Arizona, Michael Haugen Jr.
Keys to victory. And Randy, what do you think here for Michael Haugen Jr.?
Well, you know, he's been bowling really good this year. He won a tournament because he's been bowling with a chip on his shoulder, kind of getting snubbed.
Perfect ball. Crunches the pocket, 10 down in the pit
Getting
for Michael
snubbed.
Hagen Jr.
Excuse me, Dave. Getting snubbed for not being picked for the team series that we had earlier in the season.
Just spoke a few moments ago with Michael about that. Using it as a motivating factor to bowl well.
And on today's telecast, Michael Hagen Jr. is the one with all of the experience.
Come on. Matches a perfect pocket hit. Are you ready, Randy? Are you ready?
Yes.
60 feet to success.
I've been waiting so
Michael
long.
Hagen Jr.
I've been waiting so long for that.
I don't think you're cold today. It's hotter than hell in here.
He's used to the heat. He's from Phoenix. TV lights really change things on the TV pair. Back to Kurt.
Boy. And you can see the sweat, the perspiration on Kurt Pilon's forehead. He looks like he's got malaria. I mean, and part of that is because of the nerves not being here in so long. You can see the first two shots that he's thrown on television thus far. One goes way light, the next one goes right up the gut through the nose, luckily only leaving the 10-pin.
Which he converts for his mark. Kurt's arsenal today. Randy, what do you see here?
Going with the Defiant Soul. Hook potential very strong.
Going in the right direction.
And that's typical on 52 feet of oil. Players have to get the ball into a roll. They're going to do it with using strong equipment, and they're going to use surface, meaning they're going to scuff up the surface of the bowling balls. It's kind of like putting chains on your tires when you're in the snow.
Fade.
7.
Rough start for Mr. Pilon. At least this time he hits the head pin on the left lane, and again it's another shot that goes through the nose, but no split, and it's still early. Kurt needs to somehow keep from the insides wanting to come up on the outside, gain some composure and find the pocket.
Oh, no.
Watch it. Whiffs on the 7 and open frame for Kurt Pilon.
Tough start for the former winner back in 2001 in Peoria.
Beat Brian Voss, BV in the semifinals, and Paul Kohler in the title match back in 01, 202, 182. Great start for Michael Hagen Jr. A huge lead. It's early.
Yeah, but if you're Michael Hagen Jr., you talk about getting loose in a hurry. Start with a double and then have your opponent just open frame.
Hold.
It holds all right. Perfect line of the pocket, going right at the 1-3 pocket for Michael Hagen Jr.
Well, take a look at Michael Hagen Jr.'s form. He's
right
really
there,
a
baby.
dinosaur when you think about all the power and revolutions out on this tour. Michael Hagen is as straight as they get, down and in player, and I think it was. I think there was a lot of people surprised that he did so well on the long 52-foot pattern, but he's so good at going straight. And that's what you have to do on this oil pattern. Michael Hagen Jr. taking it to Kurt Pilon early.
Stays red hot.
It's good stuff.
4 straight.
Guy's battled back. You know, he's had some injuries, had this knee issue. Michael Hagen Jr.'s really battled back nicely, capturing the win earlier in the season and off to a great start today.
Front 4 for Michael Hagen Jr. had a tendon knee replacement surgery about a year ago. Says he's finally feeling 100% now. Back to Kurt. Can he find a pocket? He'll take it.
I was watching Kurt Pilon warm up earlier, and he was starting with 4 steps. I said, "What are you doing with that 4-step approach?" He says, "Well, that's what I do to get warmed up. Here's the typical position, that great knee bend, and then obviously the great balance at the foul line." He's kind of a middle-of-the-road player in terms of power. He can still get on it, but he likes rolling the ball, and I think that's why he did so well in this 52-foot oil pattern.
Has a double.
All right, he's starting to keep food down now. That's a good sign.
Again, long time between shows, 2001 to 2013. Randy, that can't be easy for a player to make that kind of quick adjustment from being away from the bright lights for so long.
No, you're right. And I just had deja vu. No, I just thought that I was sitting next to you doing a bowling show. Oh, wait a minute.
You are,
I am.
You are. It's great to be reunited.
Don't start singing.
That comes later. Caught a break. Avoided a split for Michael Haugen Jr. after the front four.
And that's going to be the typical miss for Michael Haugen. Unless the lanes break down, he doesn't anticipate the move early. But you're going to see him jamming that ball into the 1-3. I don't expect him to miss light or miss the head pin right. It's not his DNA. He likes to go straight and hard. Throwing a Marvel Pearl. Interesting that he's not going with the strongest piece of equipment that he has available to him. But obviously, this gives him the best look. And for Michael Haugen Jr. on this pattern, it's all about hold. It's all about missing target left and the ball laying there. The only question I have, Dave, is how long his shot holds up. Does it hold up throughout the day?
Great start, Michael Haugen Jr., 16th year on the Geico PBA Tour. He told us, hey, I'm 46 years old. I'm a young 46. I can still bowl the young guns and win titles. He looks great so far. Corner here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, off Lake Michigan. Beautiful day outside, great bowling inside at Bolero Lanes. Underway in the first step ladder match today. Kurt Pilon from outside Detroit is back up in a big hole against Michael Haugen Jr. from Phoenix.
A little.
Help on 7. Turkey.
Nice little break there. He's working on a double and needs to get back into the game and cut in the deficit.
Turkey for Pilon, Haugen Jr.
See that ball crossing right over the middle arrow. The 20th board carries the light wally. Let's not forget that these players qualified at AMF Waukesha Lanes, which is a wood surface. Here at Bolero, it's all synthetics, and so the two surfaces are going to play different.
Aiding. High. Oh boy, it's the big 4 has the 6-10 remaining.
It's just not clean at all.
A little grabby and a little pull on that shot there. The difference for me between the two surfaces, Dave, is a wood surface is much more porous, and the players' bowling balls are going to read that surface much earlier and much sooner than they are on the synthetics, and it's going to change the down lane reaction.
Stumbles a bit there. Looked at his footing, but does pick up the 6-10.
Felt like a foul.
He did foul.
I don't think things are going real well right there.
Let's go back and see if he actually did foul.
Foul.
And that is a foul. So he'll get 0 for that second shot.
Oh.
Pat Mitchell, our PBA foul line official, sitting right there on top of it. He saw it and called it.
Great call.
Okay over there?
Haugen Jr. will take that. Locked in. 58-pin lead.
If it was going to happen, I guess. No, he coughed. But if it was going to happen, it's the best time in the world for it to happen.
Michael looking for his second title of the year, winning the Mark Roth Classic, defeating Scott Norton, who left the 4, 6, 7, 10 in consecutive frames. Final 215-194, captures third Geico PBA Tour title. Other two championships also came in the same season in 2008, and there's a 4-7 for Michael.
Well, he's got such a huge lead now. He's basically got it on cruise control and making sure that he continues to have a good look going into the next match.
You might get lucky. Or not. That stupid spare ball, man, I tell you. I got to scuff that for the next match.
Not what he wanted, but still a big lead, so he's got a little comfort zone.
Well, the lanes are so slick, throwing a plastic ball as straight as Michael Haugen Jr. can throw, it could actually fade away from the spare.
Ten-pin for Kurt.
I think
Told us yesterday, Randy, about his
See if I don't foul.
heart attack in 2006. We'll talk more about that in a moment.
good look here at how straight players are playing in the lack of back-end ball reaction. That's because at 52 feet of oil, there's only 8 feet of back-end left. The lane being 60 feet in length doesn't leave you a lot of friction down the lane. But you're right.
10-pin. Amazing story. 100% blocking in 2006. Drove himself to the emergency room. He said, it felt like an elephant was stomping on my chest, and he almost drove past it. That is the hospital thinking, oh, I'll be okay. Take some medicine. Take some aspirin. Good thing he did. Would have made it.
Yeah, he's lucky to be here today, and it's a great story that Kurt Pilon survived a heart attack at age 34 and back again bowling on television after winning his first and only title 12 years ago.
He's 40 years old now and just had a new pacemaker put in about a month ago. He showed us a scar yesterday. He said it hurts still. A little stiff there, trying to get it rehab. It's over. Of course, his non-throwing shoulder, but still. Glad he's here competing. Nearly a split. That would have been trouble, but the 4-pin stands for Michael.
And there's part of the advantage of having a 44-pin lead where you can switch balls in the 9th frame and kind of test the waters with a little bit different ball reaction.
$74, $745 career, $1,000 earned by Michael Haugen Jr. 15 regional titles. And the 97 PBA West Region Player of the Year. He told us before the show here today, feels great about his game right now. Knee feels better, healthy, very confident coming in. As the 4 seed, trying to climb the ladder. He's wrapped it up.
You know, you can see by that style and the way Michael Haugen Jr. hits that foul line and plants that slide foot that his left knee is going to take a beating. It's a good thing that he keeps himself in great shape and keeps the weight off, because there's no way that his knee would be able to withstand that much punishment if he didn't take care of himself and he was, if he was a lot heavier. Trust me, I know from experience. Another ball change.
Some experimentation here. He'll be up again soon. Climbing this ladder.
Thank you.
Aaron Lawrence of Belleville, Michigan, another Detroit area product. And collegiate bowler awaits as the 3rd seed to take on Michael Haugen Jr. next. 3 bowlers in this 5-man field, bidding for their first career title. 4 championships between Kurt and Michael combined coming in.
It's nice to see Kurt Pilon bowling well again, and he's still very active, competes in a lot of events, a lot of local events, bowls in probably about half the PBA tournaments this season. And just a nice guy. I've known Kurt for a long time. Good guy and good bowler.
As he told us yesterday, he's just thrilled to be here on TV again. First time in so long. It's a good memory and a good way to build on the future for Kurt.
I see you on the show again.
Kurt leads a 10. Michael Haugen Jr. will take on Aaron Lawrence in the next match. Haugen Jr. had a great start to this one and had plenty of an advantage to hang on, trying to climb the ladder and win a championship in Milwaukee. 1 down, a couple still to go for Michael. Michael Haugen Jr. front 4, and he wins over Kurt Pilon in the first step ladder match, 224. to 180. Haugen Jr. will take on Aaron Lawrence coming up next. Michael continues his quest for his 4th career PBA Tour title. Randy now joined by Kurt Pilon.
Thanks, Dave. Kurt, it sure was nice to see you back on the show. And I know you got off to a tough start. It must have been tough for you. But overall, I mean, explain how your day went for you.
You know what? I got off to a rough start there. Lanes are really, really tight. It's the tightest pattern we bowled on ever. I thought I had a pretty good look there and wasn't real crisp the first couple shots. So we got in trouble early. Haugen put the good shots on me, and I couldn't really recover. Threw a couple good ones there, left to 10. Had a foul, so I got a rounded out day. I should be pretty solid. I can go from there.
Can we expect to see more of you?
God, I hope so. It's been a long time chasing the tour around, and it was 60 tournaments between this one and the last show, and that was 10 years. So I'm going to work my butt off and get back because I think we can do better than that.
We love having you out here. Thanks a lot, Kurt.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Randy. Thank you.
Randy, Kurt, thank you. Coming up, Michael Haugen Jr. against Aaron Lawrence. Lawrence continues the journey to try to win his first career PBA Tour title. More on the way from Milwaukee.